Hey everybody. So a lot of us who are in this training field, this industry where we teach people how to do martial arts and knife stuff, firearm stuff. I mean, when you're in the industry, you tend to train a lot, and you watch what other people are doing. You watch videos. It's an interest. It's a passion of us. One of the things that I see often, and I make sure that I don't do, but I see it often, is the tendency to train towards these extreme responses. And I wonder, for those of you out there who do this type of stuff, when do you start training people restraint? When do you train people caution? Because everything that I see are these extreme responses where it seems like overkill. And so you might say, we have this kind of cowboy mentality where people would rather be, what do they say, tried by 12 than carried by 6. Well, that's easy to say. It seems like a lot of bullshit to me. Because the simple fact is that where you might have the upper hand and have the ability to defend yourself effectively and not, put someone in the ground, you have an option. You have some control there. There's a level. And I can't say what that is. I can't say for anyone who has done it. Or, I've been in quite a few altercations myself. When I was younger, I remember not turning away from altercations simply because there was a lot of ego involved. That's not so much the case anymore after I've been in quite a few more and I've been through other experiences. But it's important that we're teaching people to understand when the violent response is warranted, when or how far that response should go. People have to understand the law. It's way too easy to simply say, well, if somebody threatens my life, I'm going to kill them. The repercussions of that are far-reaching. It's not just about you going to jail. It's about, your family's lives. There are civil lawsuits that can take place. You might even be acquitted on your criminal case and be sued civilly. And potentially lose your home, lose everything you own. And now for an act of aggression in which you could have shown some restraint, you and your house and your home and your family might be homeless now. There are, and it happens. Do a little research. People around the country defend themselves in cases where they feel that they might be justified, and pay for a long time. And there are some cases in which someone just tries to claim that they're justified and they really weren't. So for those of us who are out there training this stuff, be real, be effective, but also train people in how to make good calls, have good judgment. Where safety is definitely our primary focus and concern, you have to also, think about those second and third order effects. So that's something that we do here at Close Quarters Countermeasures. We make sure that we touch on those points because it's too easy to simply react and go from one extreme to the far other and assume that you're going to be just fine. That's not always the case. Take care, train safe, train real, train often.